Hello everyone, my name is Adewopo Victor and my research paper titled Sentiment Analysis, Tracking Public Opinion of Cyber Threat in Social Media Platforms. The cyberspace actually holds an enormous quantity of information that are astute in gathering of cyber threat intelligence that are useful for cybersecurity experts in preventing cyber attacks and protecting organization network systems. Cyber attacks are now performed in a sophisticated and organized manner, uh, launched against a specific target group or individual who may possess minute knowledge of cyberspace technology. The cyberspace contains information and indicators of compromise that can be leveraged by security experts to provide timely intelligence if properly analyzed and mined. In this paper, our major focus is targeted towards extracting public sentiments related to cyber threat occurrence. Extracting and mining information from different sources is actually critical for security analysts to make informed decisions, augment security threat prevention system, and uh, and prediction. Information from social media platforms such as the surface web, which is easily accessible by everyone, and the deep web forum, which is on the unindexed part of the cyberspace. Most organizations have actually moved their database from the surface web to deep web due to the high level of restriction and control on query, search, and crawling of their organization's database. The quest for high quality of information prompted us to collect our data pipeline from two different sources, which is the surface web and deep web forum. Billions of information are shared constantly, and this information, if we are able to monitor and analyze this information, can provide meaningful insight. This exploding information manually seems impossible to analyze because of the large volume and the unstructured format. However, evolving technology shift requires that industry will take swift advantage of this voluminous information generated daily with expertise in feature engineering, data analysis, and data management. Mining this information from surface web and deep web forum would provide us meaningful insight to analyze sentiments and get public opinion of cyber threats that have occurred in the past, and also be able to track the sentiment of users from their text to know if they have a negative sentiment or positive sentiment towards cyber threat, towards cybersecurity threat. We actually extracted Twitter from data for a period of 90 days, uh, and we extracted this data from individuals and cybersecurity organizations using list of keywords selected for filtering. This Twitter retrieved from Twitter Stream Listener contains keywords related to cybersecurity buzzwords and username of cybersecurity organization and security experts. One of the major challenges encountered in crawling deep web forums is the captcha authentication, invitation code, and filling of query forms for automatic crawlers. In order to mitigate this, we actually collected secondary data from Arizona State University website. This data set contains information from two popular dark web forums, which is Silk Road and Wall Street. The information from these two data sources were analyzed and were manually annotated. So ensure the quality of our data set, the annotation was reviewed by two teaching assistants. We pre-process our data by removing stop words, removing special characters, tokenizing and stemming these tweets extracted to stem words to avoid word variation and inflected word variations. We also used a deep learning algorithm, LSTM neural network, to train our data set, which has been proven to overcome the bottleneck of traditional recurrent neural network. Our LSTM model was able to achieve 89% accuracy on our test data set. The result of our experiment actually showcased that 54% of users on the surface web have negative sentiment on all major types of cyber attack, as compared to 45% of the users in deep web forums, which indicates that probably users of deep web forums, such as the Hacker forum, may have prior knowledge of cyber attack before the actual occurrence. It can also be deduced from our graphs that that deep web users have a shared positive sentiment towards major cyber attack as compared to the surface web data. We also used the algorithm for topic modeling to identify major topic of discussion in deep web forums and topics that were identified were related to carding, identity theft, and hacking. In our dataset, we also prepared a word cloud of the most recurring words in our dataset, which are related to malicious, spam, bot, privacy, and other cybersecurity keywords. Several other research actually are focused on analyzing user sentiment and extracting Twitter data for performing data analysis. For example, the research of Wang et al. And Kadi et al. Focused on analyzing user sentiments for product review, for movie ratings, and even predicting election results based on user sentiments. The research of Soros also utilized name entity recognition for extracting tweets that are related to medical context for improving pharmacovigilance and drug interaction. However, no research work has really focused thoroughly on addressing public opinions as they relate to gathering of cyber threat intelligence. Cyber attack and data breaches have significant high cost effect on organizations and people's privacy. The rate of occurrence of cyber attack keeps surging, with most of the attack targeted towards medical institutions and other business organizations. Some organizations are able to easily overcome the security breaches after the first year and can span to a period of 5 years, while some other industries are not able to survive or mitigate the effect of the cyber attack and eventually filing for bankruptcy. Based on our research work, security analysts can be able to make informed decisions, augment threat prevention systems like intrusion detection and prevention system, and also by analyzing public opinions and user sentiment in the cyberspace. The outcome of our research is also useful it's also beneficial for law enforcement agencies in public opinion monitoring. Our model is able to identify any text, any input text, to if they are related to cyber threat or cyber threat, and to identify if they contain positive or negative sentiment towards cyber threat using polarity score. Thank you.